Mark, I just showered. So let me take this out and then I'll start talking. Being short is hard. I feel like I should be sitting on something, but I don't think we have a pillow that I can like put on the floor without my parents like getting mad at me about it. If you guys hear background noises, it's my neighbors. Oh, I should close that. Fine. I'm gonna pour my coffee and then close the door. So I just wanted to make a video about where I've been, why I haven't been streaming, what I've been up to, you know. So I addressed this on a couple of streams and a couple of you messaged me about this, but I'm finally making a video about it now. I was on an illegal lease and someone reported me. Like I wasn't on the lease, but I was living in the apartment and somebody reported me. The landlord found out, so obviously it was leave or be evicted. I chose to leave rather than get evicted and potentially, you know, ruining my credit score. So I felt like that was the right choice to make. So a lot of you have been asking why, if I'm single, why I don't live with my parents, because usually like in Asian culture, that's how it is. You stay at home until you get married. My parents and I, we do not get along. We've never gotten along ever since I was kids. And so when I asked some people some of my friends, you know, who there are chuksings or chukkas, but they're like, you know, a little bit older than me, they were like, yeah, you know, you're older now, your relationship with your parents will be better, it's not like you're a little kid anymore. But my parents and I don't have even like a normal Chinese American Chinese family dynamic. They're worse than the average Chinese family, but it was, you know, it was come back home and be evicted. So one of the many reasons I chose not to live at home, it sounds really petty, but anybody in real life that's ever been to my house, they agree with me. My bedroom, my childhood bedroom that I'm in now, it faces the sun. The sun streams into it all day and it's extremely humid. It's always 10 degrees hotter than the rest of the house. So if everything else is 85 degrees, which is tolerable with the fan, my room is 95. Plus the sun streaming in. And usually like a little hotter. That's average. Like on a day where it's like that hot, my room's probably like 96, 97. And my parents would not let me have an air conditioner. I'm thinking, you know, the Kathy, you work full time. You were working every day at one point. Why don't you just give your parents the money in exchange, you know, letting you have an air conditioner? I tried that, and they won't, just because they don't want me to have one in there. They won't let me put one in there, and if I go against their wishes, I'll get beat. Like there's no nice way. Like people don't understand. They're like, well, you're an adult, you live at home. Why don't you give them the money? They said no, and if I go against their wishes, I'll be beat. I feel like they could have cooked this. Maybe I should like sit up. I feel like they could have made this like. I feel like they could have cooked this like a little bit better. Like it's a tad runnier than I would like. Yeah. So basically, the weather in my bedroom is the worst for summer. I know people like debate a lot about like whether summer or winter is worse. In my opinion, summer's worse because, okay, so not only is my room the hottest during summer, it's also the coldest during the winter. My room gets so cold. If you don't leave the heat on 24/7, the condensation in my room is insane. It's all over everything. Everything's wet, damp, moist. Like, it's disgusting. It's so bad that when I was living here in high school, I told my father, like, just turn off the heat because it's ruining all of my possessions. Everything's like wet when I touch it. It's fucking disgusting. But just more tolerable because you can sort of get warm under a bunch of layers, whereas in summer, if you strip your clothes off and it's humid outside and hot, it's still hot and humid. So if you guys look at my streams, I really haven't been streaming regularly since May. It's because the weather here has been insane. And I live in South Brooklyn, so I live by a swamp, so just like the humidity during the summer, I just, like, the average person would not be able to deal. Like, people always think that, like, I'm being, like, a baby, and then they have to, like, stay in my room, and they're like, yeah, it's bad. So, yeah, it's really, because if my parents come and yell at me, I can, like, mute the mic. So, that's not, like, a big deal to me. Like, I thought streaming would be harder with them around, but it's really just the temperature that is annoying. It's cooled down a bit since August, the end of August, but I don't want to quickly say that I'm going to be streaming again because a lot of my friends, they got new jobs and stuff, so I kind of want to see them, you know, before summer's, like, over. But definitely, once it's cooled down a lot, I'll be back on my regular streaming schedule. I'm pretty busy with work, but today is Tuesday. So now it's almost 2:30. So another reason I don't get along with my parents, why I don't live with them. My brother stays up. He's a typical, 20-something-year-old guy. He stays up really late, like on Twitch and watching other streamers or playing video games. Whatever. But when my mother sees him up at like 4 a.m., she'll go screaming at him, wake up the whole entire house, throw stuff, throw temper tantrums, and makes a huge fucking scene. And I'm pissed because, like, okay, like, my brother might be up on Twitch or, like, playing video games, but he's quiet, Like, I was perfectly fine from, like, 11:30 in my bed, trying to sleep, and then I wake up to, like, her yelling and crying, and I'm like, he's 20-something. If he doesn't want to sleep, he doesn't want to sleep, but it's not fair to wake up the rest. I'm, like, a very, very light sleeper, so it's not fair to wake up the rest of the household because you're not happy what one person is doing. Like, literally, ever since I moved back in, every night before I go to bed, I tell my parents that I'm going to bed and they better not make any noise. So, once I'm up, it's so hard for me to fall back asleep. She woke me up around, so I would say I was woken up around 3:30 this morning, and she was still yelling at 4 o'clock. So first of all, I think I made a video before. I'm going to do a new one about my parents' crazy tenants, because there's some court stuff that I can't talk about, but I can talk about other things that I wasn't able to when they were living here still. So, because he did say, this time her boyfriend did come out straight out and say that he was going to kill us. When I first woke up, I woke up to the house being shaken. It felt like an earthquake or something like that. And my immediate reaction was like, oh my god, he's inside the house, he's gonna kill us. So I grabbed my phone. I'm trying to listen, thinking that like, you know, like what if he's out my room and he's gonna hear me calling the cops and then now he's gonna kill me first or something. I don't know. And then I can hear my mother yelling at him about like, she's gonna throw his shit outside because she's sick of him, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my god. So usually when this happens, I like to give my mother like anywhere from half an hour to an hour just to see how long she's gonna take. At 4 a.m., she's still going strong, so I went over and I was like, listen, just because he doesn't sleep, because he doesn't have to, doesn't mean that like other people don't have to sleep. Like, I was sleeping, I had my sleep. Why did you have to go and ruin my sleep? Because he's up. And like, my father, he slept through this whole ordeal. So my mother, she doesn't understand because, yeah, she's upset that he's not sleeping, but she only works 10 hours a week. And her shift doesn't start till the afternoon, so technically, she doesn't have to be worked till like 1 or 2, and she lives really close to where she works. Whereas I have to be in my Midtown office by 8:30. So like, I need my fucking sleep. Like, my parents and my brother, everything is local for them. They don't really have to travel to the city that often, but I have to go there Monday through Friday, 8:30, I have to be there. So I can't have my sleep disturbed. It's 1% better than when I was a kid, because when I was younger, she would actually wake me up and ask me to tell my brother to go to sleep. And she would get mad because I would be like, you had him. And she's like, you don't understand because you're not a parent. I'm like, yeah, which is why I don't have any shit-ass kids. So, yeah, lack of sleep. I would say like once a week. They get into a fight about this, but usually, at one point, my dad will wake up and tell them to shut up. Not because they're being loud, but because when they fight like this, my dad gets up, because the next morning or in the middle of the night, I'll wake up and I'll yell at my dad and be like, I need my fucking sleep. Like, if they don't have to sleep, that's cool. I need my sleep. It's from where I got off, but it's okay because it's really nice outside. So I'm putting this in between the clips of me at my house because I wanted to make a point. When my mother okay, so I took the day off, which I only get 3 sick days and 3 personal days. So for her to be upset like this at him for not sleeping, it's once a week. Like, that's it. I get paid I have to be at work, you know? Like, my mother has a job where the hours are really flexible and she can send placements and stuff. Like, my job is not like that. It's probably more flexible because she works part-time. She doesn't have an office job. But on top of that, like, okay, yes, I took the day off and I was up from 3:30 to like 4. At 4 is when I had enough and I was like, what the fuck, like, I need to sleep, you know? And then I would say I finally like was able to go back to sleep around 7 a.m. The problem with that is I slept from 7 and I woke up like 12. And then I went to go shower and stuff. But like, yeah, okay, so from 7 to 12, I got 5 hours sleep. But our bodies And it might be different if you work a job as like a police officer or an EMT, because then like you learn to regulate your sleep schedule like that. But I don't work a job like that. I work a desk job where I work the same hours every day. So for me, like, to sleep in the middle of the day like that, even though I technically got like the correct amount of hours of sleep, I'm exhausted. Like, I technically, the hours amount of sleep from last night, even though I woke up, plus what I slept afterwards from not working, is the recommended amount of sleep. And I drank a cup of coffee like I always do. I'm fucking tired, like, and the tired is like, it's like a different tired. Like, I just feel like I need more sleep. Even though I slept enough, it messes with your, like, I'm not a doctor, but I can tell that it's messing with like my internal clock and my health, like how well I'm gonna sleep. Like, I can just tell, like, now because of that, it's gonna mess with my sleep for the next 2 nights. All like, if he doesn't, you know, like, it's not fair that because he doesn't want to sleep. So since I'm giving you updates about my life and work and stuff, yesterday when I got off the train, this guy, he must have only been like 5'1". I can tell he's 5'1" because he like went to whisper in my ear, and if he was any taller than 5'1", he would have had to like bend, like, you know, bend over a little bit to be able to get that close to me. And he was like, "Hey, do you have a husband?" And I kept walking, you know, hoping he would get the hint. There's like no need to engage if you don't have to. Continues to follow me. He says something in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. I don't understand Spanish, so I have no idea what he's saying. I'm starting to panic because my stalker's MO would be like, ooh. I'm not gonna get too much into it because this is like old stuff. But he would like send 2 people after me and post other people to wait like along the possible routes I could have taken, and then they would, like, you know, so they would wait till I got like a block away from like my school and then attack me. So I don't know, like, does this guy have people stationed, like, wait, you know, to drag me? Because that's my stalker would do. He would put other people to wait for me and then drag me somewhere else to continue assaulting me. So I crossed the street. He's still following me, and he's like, "You're beautiful. Can I talk to you?" Said something else in Spanish, and I'm like, and are on our way to parents' house. He is going to help me get ready to set up the streaming PC, right, Raven?
Define help.
He does not have to stop this. He should be though, because, you know, gaming. So I decided to stop and get some bubble tea since he was so nice. Decided to pick me up and help me with assembling the computer and shit. I got a lychee punch. What did you get?
Some hipster shit, I don't know.
Tell what you got. Read the label.
Sunshine pineapple tea.
See, let's try it. Just tastes like lychee bubble tea, to be honest.
Not bad, but it's a bit generic.
I'm trying mine. I feel like a lot of like drinks are.
It's because they're all hip and shit. Well, you order lychee, so it should taste like lychee.
It tastes like pineapples.
You know you ordered lychee, right?
Yeah, I did.
Well, because you said it tastes like lychee.
You know, it does, but I'm saying it doesn't taste like that. Anything different from a regular lychee bubble tea.
Oh. What
Called,
did you expect?
This is a lychee punch, so I thought they would, like, I don't know, add some other fruits. Make it interesting.
Acid?
Would that not be interesting?
Be careful with acid, kids.
So, now we're gonna go home and get ready to set up my PC. Hey guys. Where am I gonna go? Because he's following me. So I continue walking, and he's like, "Please don't ignore me. You're so beautiful. Like, I can be your husband. Do you have a husband? Just talk to me." And he's going back and forth. He's saying that this is like just the gist of what he's saying, and then he like switches to Spanish. I don't know if he thinks like I'm Spanish. I've been mistaken for Puerto Rican a lot, or people think that like I'm Filipino, and that like I speak Spanish because of that. So I don't know like if he could tell that I'm like Chinese, like I don't speak Spanish. But he kept going back and forth. He was making me really nervous. He followed me for like 2.5 blocks. So when I get to the end of like one of the blocks, I see TD Bank. I'm like, perfect. There's security guards in there. They can help me. So I ran across the street, midtown traffic, okay, with the yellow taxi. Those yellow taxi cabs do not care, man. They will fucking run you over. They give no fucks. But to me, I would rather get hit by a taxi cab than potentially get dragged away by this guy. Like, who knows if he has people helping him, where he's gonna take me. There's no witnesses. Like, yeah, midtown, there's a lot of witnesses, but it's really easy to disappear in a crowd of people. Like, people don't look that, their facial features are not that unique, like, oh, petite Asian woman and like a petite like Spanish male, like, there's a lot of those in Midtown. It's gonna be pretty hard to find us. So I run into the bank and there's two women working on the machines. I don't think they're tellers because they're wearing like polos, and the logo on their polos doesn't say TD. It looks like they're probably like sent from the company that makes the machines to maintain them. There's probably like a problem with the ATM that day. And so I told him, I was like, I need help. There's a man following me. And there's a shorter woman who's like, when I say shorter, I mean she was 5'5", so significantly taller than me and taller than the guy following me. But there was the other woman, she was super tall. She was like 5'10". So the shorter one, she's like, who's following you, baby? So like I explained the story to her, and I was like, oh, but he's gone, so he must have left because I came in here because he got scared. And I was like, I guess I'll go back to work because, like, what else can I do? I turn around, and the guy, he's there, and he has his face pressed against the glass, and he's, like, smiling. And I was, like, pointing. I was like, that's him. That's the man who was following me. And he starts laughing because he probably, like, well, it's a glass door, and I'm kind of loud. But he, like, doesn't take a genius to figure out what I'm probably saying. So he starts laughing, and he starts pointing at, like, I wish I paid more attention. He was wearing a windbreaker with, like, the logo probably like where he was working on his chest, but like again, he wasn't that particularly unique, so I don't imagine he'll be like that easy to find. So the two women start talking, and while they're doing this, he turns around and he's like showing them the back of his jacket, which has like a bigger logo of wherever he's working, or maybe he just found the jacket, maybe it's to mislead us. So she was like, so the short, she was probably like, oh, he's probably trying to tell us he's going to work or whatever, and he puts his face against the glass and continues like laughing at us. So the taller woman, she's like, I'm going to get the cops. She starts walking towards the door, and I guess it scared off the guy because he takes off. And so, I mean, if he takes off, there's not much I can do. So I wait a few minutes before I decided, okay, I guess I'm going to leave. I'm going to go to work. And they were asking me like how I usually get to work. So I was telling them, and they were like, yeah, just don't take a different route today to make sure he doesn't follow you. My boss was really nice about it when I told her that somebody was following me, and that's why I was late. They don't know that I have experience dealing with stalkers. But yeah, but the two ladies, they were really nice. Like, they did what they could have done for like a girl that ran to bank that's screaming that she was being followed. And they were like, oh, you did the right thing. You came into a place where, like, there's security guards and that people could help you. And they were like, just stay safe, baby. And I was like, thank you. They were so nice about it, because I've been attacked before, and like there's been witnesses, and like people did not care. So that was really nice of them. So I went to work, and I had my brother pick me up from the train station. Oh, one of the things I forgot to talk about. I've had a weird ass rash on my face and like my chest and neck for the past 6 weeks. And I went to the doctor. They couldn't figure out what it was. They said it was probably stress induced, which they're probably right. It has disappeared mainly from my chest and my neck, but it's still on my face. But it's not as bad. Before it was like all over my face. Now I would say it's more like this part of my face. That's why I'm only wearing my eyebrows, lashes, and I make like, but like on the top, like I didn't put lower mascara on because like, so now I can like carefully take like a Q-tip and take stuff off, and like carefully like with a cotton wool to take the rest of it without like aggravating too much of my face. It was really red and peely. I did change my skincare, which I know is like a big no-no if your skin is acting up, but typically I have very oily skin, so what I was afraid of is like, because I'm already red and peeling and it felt itchy, so I was like, my skin must be like one of the problems must be that it's dehydrated. So I bought a hydrating product, not a moisturizer, because I still am a grease ball, but I feel like it did help a lot, because before what I was using the Clinique oily skin system, and usually it doesn't give me problems, but with like the rash, it felt like it like burned when I put it on. So I bought like a more I just went to Sephora, and I think it's like Belief Aqua Bomb that they say is good for oily people but need hydration. So I bought that one. It helped a lot. It doesn't sting as much. I even bought eye cream because, like, you know, this part of my face was really aggravated. One of my coworkers, she had a sunburn. She had cortisone cream. She offered me some because one of the days was so bad I wore like a mask to work. And I don't know. I don't remember the bottle that she gave. I know she said it was like cortisone cream and had like aloe vera, but her thing was more lotiony, which I preferred. The thing that I bought for myself is more like Vaseline, but it's not bad. I feel it's definitely helping a lot. I can't be bothered to like go and exchange and figure out what it was because it is the main ingredient is cortisone, which is it's helping like calm my skin down a lot. You guys can probably tell it's very red. That's why I didn't like turn on. I like closed the door. I closed the shades, and I didn't turn on the lights to try like hide in the darkness as much as I could. My doctor said in a week if it doesn't get better to go back, but I feel like if you couldn't diagnose me last week, what difference is a week gonna do? Like my symptoms are still gonna be my symptoms, so I think probably if I give it another week and it doesn't go away completely, I'll go, because it has, especially with like using the cortisone cream, it's calmed down a lot. Yeah, so now that summer's coming to an end, like it's finally, it's different because I'm in the living room, which tends to be cooler, but I'm even like in a sweater, so I'm just really happy that summer's coming to an end. Like my ideal weather would be like leather jacket, trench coat weather. If New York, if it could be like this all the time, like maybe like a little sunnier, like it's a touch gray outside. But yeah, that's just the weather I like. I feel like that's the weather I thrive in. Even like the dead of winter to me is better than some, because it's not like sweating. You're not like hot and sweaty. I just hate that feeling. So with the humidity, like I know like on the West Coast it's dry air, so like 88 degrees feels like 88 degrees, or 88 degrees here feels like 103 because of the humidity. But yeah, enjoy the next clips of me in June, July, August. Like I said, summer really does not motivate me, so I just kind of want to put everything together in a video so you guys can see like a little bit of what I've been up to since I have not been streaming. And I are on our way to parents' house. He is going to help me get ready to set up the streaming PC, right, Raven?
Define help.
He does not have to stop this. He should be though, because gaming. So I decided to stop and get some bubble tea since he was so nice. Decided to pick me up and help me with assembling the computer and shit. I got a lychee punch. What did you get?
Some hipster shit, I don't know.
So what you got? Read the label.
Sunshine pineapple tea.
See, let's try it. Just tastes like lychee bubble tea, to be honest.
Not bad, but it's a bit generic.
I'll try mine. I feel like a lot of like drinks are.
It's because they're all hip and shit. Well, you order lychee, so it should taste like lychee.
This tastes like pineapples.
You know you ordered lychee, right?
Yeah, I did.
Well, because you said it tastes like lychee.
You know it does, but I'm saying it doesn't taste like that. Anything different from a regular lychee bubble tea.
Oh. What
This is
did
called-
you expect?
This is a lychee punch, so I thought they would like, I don't know, add some other fruits. Make it interesting.
Acid?
Would that not be interesting?
Be careful with acid, kids.
So, now we're gonna go home and get ready to set up my PC. Bye guys. Bubble tea. I got a strawberry lemonade with aloe. It's okay. I feel like nowadays, like when I get bubble tea, it's just very syrupy. What'd you get?
It's called Caribbean Freeze. I can't speak today.
I had no idea. My brother was not behind me. I thought some random man was it.
Middle-aged,
He
old
was
enough to be my father.
He wasn't wearing, okay, so he was wearing a shirt that was like super similar to a shirt that he owns. So we decided to go get some snacks. Okay, so my brother judged me for drinking this, but now he's hooked. We also got a package.
I just judge you less.
But it's good, isn't it?
You bougie. You got aloe jelly.
But yeah, this is good.
Real deal.
He drank it thinking he was gonna be like, you shithead, but he drank it, he was like, fuck, it's actually good. We also got these noodles and snacks. I'm probably gonna put these in my thank you packages and just bring some more and share them with this shithead.
Hey, I drove.
This is the black pepper one. My ex-boyfriend, one of his friends wanted to eat this. He wanted one also, so I let him have one. And he immediately comes back in my room and he's like, here, you can have this, because he thought it was too spicy. And I was like,
they're not even
he's
spicy.
a little bitch. Yeah, it's just black pepper. It's not spicy at all.
It's warm.
Not even. Okay, and we also got crab chips. Okay, so these two I'm very concerned because last time we went to the supermarket, they were stale. Hopefully this time they're not. And we got some cod flavored jerky with chili. Yum, yum. I feel like we got something else. Oh no, we didn't. Yeah, that's our Asian snack haul. Yum. I'm gonna eat this in the car and feed my brother while he drives. Right now, the tub is full of random shit that I'm cleaning. And I was like, how am I gonna get this in here fill it with water? And my brother, he's like, just use the shower head.
It's working.
Because it's a tub.
I'm not completely useless. It's slower but working. So
Oh my god.
we got that going for us.
Yes. Oh, you're a genius sometimes.
Big brain plays.
I'll lower that. Okay, I'm in the car with my brother. We have to go to, first we're gonna go to Micro Center and get them to look at my PC because it's been acting up. I don't know what's wrong with it. And then we're gonna go to IKEA because I need another shelf cart, utility cart for my room.
It's 2019. Just fucking order online.
Bruh, it's $75 for
All
shipping.
right, we'll order $75 worth of, you know,
Oh, no,
whatever.
No. IKEA charges you $75 for shipping.
Oh, my fault.
So, yeah, we're gonna go to Micro Center. Hopefully, my computer's okay. I don't have to replace anything. It's pretty new, so it should be covered in some type of warranty or whatever. But first, we're gonna go get bubble tea, and we'll show you guys what we get in a minute. We're waiting to try to get through this car, and my brother honks at him, and he like started like, you know, when drivers want you to pass, they do this with their, where can we possibly squeeze through in this lane?
Through
Please
the car,
tell me.
Kathy.
This
Through
is not
the car.
Fuck, what's
that was
that
permission
movie?
to drive through the car.
Where's the thing like, oh my god, isn't there some movie? Fuck, I can't remember where the cars can like go bigger and smaller. Oh, it happened in Harry Potter. I
Yes,
think.
yes.
Yeah, right? Yeah, this is that fucking Harry. We got our bubble tea.
Sauce.
The roads are very bumpy in Brooklyn. They don't care about us.
They don't even know we exist.
I don't know. Yeah, I gotta let you punch again. I'm gonna drink my brother's. Also, he got a. What do you get?
Green tea Yakult.
It's good, but the problem is this is like more sour than my drink.
It's lit.
So the problem is, you know, when you drink something really sweet and there's something that's like sweet and sour, it just tastes like sour because the sweetness is, you know, it's like, what is it when if you ever brush your teeth and then drink orange juice or whatever? Ugh, yeah.
Who does that?
I don't know. Well, I mean, you know what it tastes like because you've done it before, and then like, oh, that's nasty. Yeah, we're gonna go Micro Center and so we take a look at our computer. We'll let you know what's wrong with our computer. Well, my computer. It's not mine. Are you ready to get lost in IKEA?
What you mean? We already are.
I don't know, we've been here 5 seconds. We don't know what we're doing. Okay. Billion degrees outside today, so we got bubble tea before Micro Center. Because we are going to Micro Center for the umpteenth time this past month.
Holla.
We went last month. We went yesterday, but I didn't realize I had to bring my 3DS with me so they could plug it in and see what was the problem. And they were like, sounds more like a software problem, so
Troubleshoot
they
time.
told us to bring it back with the 3DS today. So, yeah, hopefully they figure out what's going on with my PC. So sad. And I got lychee punch, and my brother got strawberry lemonade. I got it last time, but it was very syrupy, I think. So, yeah. We'll find out what the people at Micro Center say. It is very dark out. Raymond's ready for his date. Right, Raymond? And he's not excited about his date. You know why he's not excited about his date? It's a court date. Yeah. We finally, oh my god, I've been looking forever. I'll show you guys one thing. So, the One Wild Pac-Man collected option. You know they tell you not to like stick your arm out of the window in case you
Bro,
lose it. I don't
if
know.
you lose your phone and your hand with it. Bro.
What is it? My brother's honking. Somebody's doing a douche maneuver. The Wet and Wild Pac-Man blush palette. I literally have been looking everywhere. I'm going to show you guys also in better lighting. Well, not like this dim-ass lighting. I have a couple of other things from the collection. But anyway, we're on our way to one of our favorites. We got really, okay, I was planning on checking like, okay, I can't remember this. I was planning on going to like a bunch of Walgreens in the area, but the first one we checked had it. So now we're gonna go to Roll 'n Roaster and get some corn fritters and orange.
They tried.
See you at home, guys.
don't know. Like, what? Well, I found something, but... Okay, I see air pockets and fluid, but...
What are you doing?
I don't know. Tip. Nozzle, whatever.
I was gonna say that's what she said, but then you said nozzle instead of tip.
I'm hoping. I don't know for sure. Okay. Please squirt. No, that ejects it. Nothing. Okay, so the Deadman switch, yeah, it's not letting go.
Imagine being a banker with this as your dead man switch and you let it go because they won't give you money. And then nothing happens. But like that would never happen in real life because bankers are taught to comply. I should cut this out of the video so people they'll be like, I watch this girl's
Don't
videos.
rob banks.
Alright guys, I'm getting ready to go to the 18th Ave feast. I'm headed out. I'm wearing this black romper from H&M. I could have gone a size. I feel like H&M is really weird. It either runs really big or really small. It's hard to tell. I think my hair usually covers like I don't feel comfortable bringing this up any more than I already do, but my hair covers that it's very ill-fitting, and I got a pair of white Nike Air Force. I'm gonna put this on actually. Hold on. I remember when these were really popular in middle school, but I feel like when I was in 8th grade, it was the high tops were popular. I can't believe I'm old enough that I've lived that like these shoes are back in style again. The Air Force is like a really classic shoe, so I feel like it's always popular, like it's always stylish, but now like way more people are getting into it. They're new, so I'm like struggling to put them on. I had to undo the tops. I think I got a size 3, and yeah, they fit perfectly. Just put my shoe. Oh my god, my phone is bugging. Okay, yeah, I just put my shoes on. I have my little pink backpack. I have my pepper spray in there. I haven't figured out how to use it yet. But it makes me feel better to have it. I just have my New York Yankee baseball cap. I'm not gonna put. Okay, so this is why I hate having long hair. I got out of the shower at 1 o'clock. It is. Raymond, what time is it?
Close to 5.
It's almost 5 o'clock, and my hair is still fucking wet. That's how long, and like, my hair's not that long. Lengthwise, there's a reason for that. But that's how fucking thick it is. It's almost 5 o'clock. My hair is still really damp. Drives me crazy. But the Stromper has pockets. I'm gonna bring a sweater. Like, the thing with the feast is, like, right now it's pretty cool outside. It's like 70-something. But the lights, all the people being there, and all the food cooking, like the frying, does make it feel hot. I wear giant sunglasses because my rash was coming back. I put on the cortisone cream, but I can still feel my rash coming back a little bit. I would have liked to put my denim jacket over this, but my mother lost it. She loses everything. The only reason I'm annoyed is I haven't even had that jacket for like a full year before she lost it, and it's gone. I have this feeling that like she doesn't like it, so she threw it out and she's just like pretending that it's lost, because the jacket itself I've had for less than a year, but the jacket has been gone for a year now. So the jacket has been missing longer than it's been in my possession, if that makes sense. And I'm wearing my fake engagement ring to hopefully ward off weirdos. I don't think I'm gonna film a lot today. No, never mind. We're at the feast. We just got off the bus. We're very excited because we're about to eat a lot of yummy food. It's been good. It's gonna be my cameraman.
Bitch work.
But we didn't get that lost.
Oh, we got pretty lost.
It wasn't that bad. But we're gonna eat some food and we'll show you guys around the feast. It's really fun. Yeah. Okay, bye. We'll see you soon. Walk. Guide me across the street. Don't let me die, please.
We're at convenience height that it comically cuts me off, and you still can see who I am and what I'm doing.
Still kind of early. What time is it?
4:30.
4:30.
So.
It's not like super early, but it's not like.
It's earlier.
It's earlier, but there's like there's no people on the rides yet. But I don't know how safe. I feel like.
Kathy, please don't.
Use that. Yeah, I don't trust them. But yeah, there's like people out and stuff. Jumping Star. This looks like one of the haunted houses from Coney
There's
Island.
a haunted what?
It looks like, no, remember Coney Island, the haunted house?
Yeah, but
We got some
I didn't know
snow
they had haunted houses
cones.
here. Again, money shot.
Yes, so I appreciate that they wrapped it for us very nicely. We should have gotten wet wipes if we were smart. So, yeah, you have your choice of a sweet or a spicy sausage, and we got a spicy one. There's so many onions. Okay. Yeah, there's no way. No, I feel like all street fair food is.
Messy, yeah.
Oh.
More money shot.
It's good. Alright, I want my brother to eat some.
We need a Cook ADF title.
Raymond eating his giant sausage. What do you think? Good? Well, that's good, right? Alright, so we're gonna finish eating this off screen because it's very messy, as you can see. And we will show you what other fun stuff there is to do at the feast. We're not gonna play any games or any rides because it's, I mean, no offense, but
There's
it's
that.
the same stuff. It's the same shitty stuffed animals you get anywhere else, really.
Never.
Okay. Okay, the best street fair food ever. I know this is Fabian's favorite. Getting some glorious fried Oreos. There's a reason you can only get these at street fairs was because you should never eat them more than like twice a year. Terribly if I put a little red in there. Red? Strawberry. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome. Enjoy.
Money shot.
Yeah, we got a little strawberry. They were out. They didn't have enough pina colada, so we have to
That's fine. I like strawberry as long as it's virgin.
This does not seem very safe.
Bullshit with like your location.
Like just the sound that the machine makes.
It sounds like death.
It does.
How's it feel?
Time to go home.